I'm quoting former WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Joseph Parker. And I quote him now. He is trying to lure me because that's his style of fighting. Standing there in the pocket and throwing big punches. I'm going to box smart, but when it's time to go to war, I would go to war. We are not scared of anyone. That is what Joseph Parker had to say. He says that he believes that Dillian Whyte is trying to lure him because Dillian Whyte has been criticizing Joseph Parker, because he was saying that he wasn't being aggressive enough towards Anthony Joshua, and he was basically giving the fight away. So what Joseph Parker is saying is he's trying to make Joseph Parker fight out of his element and try and stand in the pocket and fight Dillian Whyte toe to toe. And as you see, Joseph Parker says that is Dillian Whyte's style of fighting, standing in the pocket. But as you also see, Parker says, I'm going to box smart, but when it's time to go to war, I'm going to go to war. So, but you see what he says? He says, I'm going to box smart. So what does that tell you? That tells you that, as I predicted, that Joseph Parker is not planning on fighting Dillian Whyte's style. The way Dillian Whyte is able to really inflict damage in his opponent is when his opponent is standing right in the pocket. That is when Dillian Whyte is most effective, because Dillian Whyte throws a straight right hand really good. He was doing it against Lucas Brown really well. He throws a really good right hand down the pipe really well, but he needs you to be standing in front of him to do that. He also is good at throwing body shots and uppercuts. Dillian Whyte likes throwing uppercuts. But again, in order for him to be able to do this and land with, accuracy, he needs his opponent to be standing next to him. If his opponent is moving and using his feet against Dillian Whyte is going to have a difficult time landing that right hand. Dillian Whyte is going to have a difficult time landing those body shots. Dillian Whyte is going to have a difficult time landing those uppercuts that he wants to land, because he's going to be forced to chase the guy. And so when I see Joseph Parker saying that he's going to box smart, that means he's going to be using his footwork. So he's going to be forcing Dillian Whyte to chase him. He says he's going to go to war. Again, I don't think that he shouldn't do that. I think at times you should take risks like, move, box smart, but also take risks, because you want to score points. You don't want to just run away the way Robert Helenius did. You want to do a mixture of moving, but also being offensive. That's what you want to do a mixture of, And this is why I'm so confident that Joseph Parker will go the distance with Dillian Whyte, because, like I said, Dillian Whyte isn't as accurate as someone like AJ. Joshua is far more accurate than someone like Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte is very wild. And at times he looks clumsy, especially when he tries to go after his opponent. He looks clumsy and wild. And if somebody like Joshua, who's a better technical fighter than Dillian Whyte would ever be, if somebody like him was having a hard time landing on Joseph Parker's chin cleanly, somebody like Dillian Whyte is going to have an even more difficult time, because he's not as technically gifted as someone like Joshua. Not even Andy Ruiz, who's much faster in his hand speed than Dillian Whyte, was able to land flush on Joseph Parker. This is why I'm very confident that Joseph Parker will be able to evade Dillian Whyte's punching power, power punches, because he was able to evade Anthony Joshua's power punches, who's a better fighter than Dillian Whyte, and he was also able to evade Andy Ruiz's punches, who's faster than Dillian Whyte. So I'm very confident in Joseph Parker. Plus, he has a really good chin. I've never seen Joseph Parker get hit with a punch and get rocked. I would be worried if I felt that Joseph Parker had chin issues, was chinny. But I'm very confident in this fight going the distance. Again, I don't know who wins this fight. I'm not here saying Dillian Whyte wins or Joseph Parker wins. All I'm really confident about is this fight going the distance and Dillian Whyte not being able to land his power punches and taking out Joseph Parker. Anyway, guys, that's all to say. If you watched the video from start to finish, as always, much appreciated. Please subscribe, and yeah, guys, I'm gonna be making a lot more videos. I'm gonna be more consistent. It's time for me to be more consistent. I haven't been making that many videos as of late. Gonna be more consistent starting today. Bye-bye.